OKOP.
Hey, this is OKOP. I'm Samuel Donner.
And I'm John Frye.
We tell the funniest stories on the internet. And John, what do you got for us?
Oh, man, we got a juicy one today. Am I the asshole for going ballistic after my brother-in-law forced my son to pee himself?
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
What?
It's not a good situation we have going on here. My son has ADHD. He's hyperactive and has a medical condition. There's lots of variables at play here. Also, days ago, my best friend of 10 years passed away. OP asked her husband if he could stay with my 4-year-old son while I could attend the funeral. My husband said yes, but then took him over to my sister and her husband's house to watch him without telling me. At the funeral, I received a text from my sister-in-law telling me to come get my son. I was all kinds of shocked and confused and had many questions that come to mind, like, how the heck did my son end up at my sister-in-law's house when I left him?
Yeah, she's totally
with his stepdad?
blindsided, and then she comes with this information like, hey, your kid made a puddle at my house.
Yeah, and
Come
she's
clean
like,
it up.
why is he at your house?
Yeah, why is he even there?
So I called my husband, but he didn't answer or call back. I went over there quickly and found my son crying. He was still wet, like he had still not been cleaned up.
Bro, they didn't like give him a change of clothes or some underwear or something?
Hey, go take a shower. We'll find some basketball.
That's the nice thing to do. If someone wets their pants or just like spills something on their pants, you give them an extra pair of pants.
Bro, it's human decency.
Bro, what is wrong with you people?
I asked my sister-in-law and her husband what happened, and they said my son was making so much noise while playing with the kids, they had to put him in timeout. Golly gee, he's having too much fun.
Too much damn fun, and you can't stand to hear that joy.
Why are you a parent?
Dude, I don't know. You shouldn't be a parent.
Now, after that, my son told him that he needed to use the bathroom, but my sister-in-law's husband said he couldn't go while on timeout and denied my son access after he begged, which resulted in him peeing right where he was standing.
Bro, you've got to go. You got to go.
Bro, this isn't like, oh, he's in high school and he wants to go to the bathroom for 20 minutes to text his friends or whatever.
Yeah.
No, this is a 4-year-old who doesn't understand.
Bro, and he just needs to pee. Let the kid pee.
Let the kid pee.
Also, with teachers that don't let their kids pee, let them pee.
Honestly, we need to get some sort of machine so we can pee while we're recording.
I think that's a diaper.
A diaper. I lost it on her and her husband completely. I lost it on her husband for denying my son access to the bathroom.
Damn straight.
And her letting this happen and not doing anything about it. Her husband explained to me that he thought my son was like any other kid and is old enough to hold it in time, which was 90 minutes according to him. So someone goes to you and they're like, hey, I have to pee. And you're like, no, you have to hold it for another
90 minutes, bro.
90 minutes.
I hate that.
It's awful.
It sucks. Thinking about being a kid, a lot, childhood innocence, all that, that's great. But you don't have any agency over your life.
No.
Or at least this kid doesn't when he's over at this freaking numbskull's place.
I berated them for treating my son so cruelly. Yeah. Deservedly so. And denying him a simple request. I asked how they could do this to a child with a condition when they themselves are parents. A great question.
Great question. You should not be parents.
So then my sister-in-law got offended that I implied that her and her husband were neglectful parents.
They are.
You are.
Bruh, your guests peed themselves.
So then we argued, and then I took my son and went home, and my husband still wasn't there. Bro, where's the husband?
Where's the husband?
Seriously. My husband, then came home fuming, asking why the hell I berated his sister and her husband after they've done him a favor and watched his stepson for him because he had an emergency. Bro. No.
Bruh.
I asked him, was he okay with the way they treated my son? And he said no, but the way I went about it was totally wrong and said I should apologize to them both after insulting them and their parenting skills in their own house when they were doing us a favor. Then I said, no, they did him a favor because I never asked them to watch my son. He did. He said to still apologize, but I loudly said to him, in your dreams, after how my son was treated. He was taken aback and described my behavior as juvenile for refusing to take responsibility for my actions. Bro, responsibility for her actions? How about them taking responsibility for their actions? At that point, things escalated and I had to take my son away and go stay with a friend. My husband kept texting me stuff like how I was avoiding confrontation and refusing to admit I overstepped, etc., etc. He said he expects me to come home only after I apologize to his sister and brother-in-law.
first thing I disagree with here. If you're raising a child together, you're sharing responsibility of that child.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's fair to say like, oh, like that's your responsibility. He's doing you a favor. Like whoever's minding the kid is doing the favor.
Yeah.
For whoever's not minding the kid.
Also,
right?
like he didn't tell her where the kid was. It'd been a simple text like, hey, I have to run out for emergency, whatever, leaving son with, you know. Yeah, anyways, a fun and nuanced discussion on the skills of parenting from two non-parents.
Editors, cut that shit down. That was long as fuck. But you know what you could never F up? Yeah. You know, subscribe.
Deliver it. You know what, guys? If you subscribe, you'll be enjoying your life as loudly as OP's son was.
Damn straight, bro. Scream at the top of your lungs.
You'll be laughing so hard that people will be like, you need to pee yourself because you're enjoying yourself too damn much.
Scream in those comments below, baby. All right.
See you next time.